Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Boozy Botanical podcast. My name is Holly,
I'm Angelique.
and we are back with episode 70. Can you believe it? Episode 70.
This is crazy. In less than 2 years. Just saying. That's pretty amazing.
I think that's pretty good.
I'm excited. We have not skipped in a long time. We've been on top of it. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, knock on wood. We keep it that way.
Literally not releasing this until like 3 weeks from now. No, it's coming out like 2 days. Calm down, guys. Well, Holly, what are you drinking?
I kind of have another fun one today. So unfortunately, there is no alcohol, but I'm making up for it because look how cute.
So, you guys, for those of you watching on YouTube, it's literally the cutest can I've ever seen.
And of course, it's from Trader Joe's. Where else would it be from? But it is their sparkling strawberry juice.
That's
so
cute.
Good.
So it's like a baby, it's like a soft pastel pink with hot, deep strawberry red text and a little strawberry cartoon on it. It's very cute.
It's so Trader Joe's. I love it. Now, I was going to add like vodka to it, but to be honest, I'm feeling a little under the weather. And, I just don't want to. I'm trying to get better as soon as possible. So anything that I think might slow it down, I'm like, no. So
you guys were sick of Holly being sick. So this is important.
Seriously, like what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
What are you
happening?
Angelique, I think you have a promise that you made us. And
you guys, look at Angelique actually fulfilling promises, unlike that TikTok for the greenhouse I promised you a year and a half ago that I never did.
Hey, we'll take whatever we can get.
We're here, and that's already a win. So you guys, I am holding a black plastic thank you for shopping bag. You all know it well. It has flowers on it. You never really look at the detail on shopping bags. Oh, it says the very best as well. This is the very best today.
Only the very best.
A few episodes ago, I told you guys how our editor, Josh, aka my boyfriend, he was like, you need to like be better. And I was like, okay, what do you mean? And he was like, okay, you've been doing this shooter thing because you're not planning your alcohol in advance like a good host should. So I think you should. He's like, I was like, I appreciate it from a marketing standpoint. He's like, lean in. Go buy some shooters. He said that I bought shooters, but like he was like, I should have bought the shooters, and I was like, we didn't plan. We need to like for the next round. I'm gonna have Josh curate the bag, but I curated this bag for time's sake. Like I was just passing the liquor store.
It's fine,
guys. I bought 10 shooters.
Ooh,
some are potentially good. Some are very bad for my taste. I really wasn't sure where to go, and there were some I probably should have thrown in more bad ones, but I have we'll see.
Have you tried all of these or some of them you have never tried?
I don't think I've ever tried any of these. Like I don't buy shooters often. Like remember, shooters are just things people would give me. That's why I had them in the house. So like
that's true. But of course there's like common ones. Like you'll see Grey Goose, you'll see Jack Daniels. So are these off-brand shooters?
More off Smirnoff and off-brand. Pretty much. I went bottom shelf because rent is due tomorrow.
Goodness.
As in rent was due yesterday. So that's why this might work out, because they're like, ooh, this one says peach, but it's also Smirnoff. So I'm like, it could go either way. But then there's some that are like UV this, and I'm like, what the hell is UV? I've never heard of this brand. So it's like those ones. It's like there's a coconut one in there that's UV something, and I'm like, this is okay. I don't know. Well, and then I threw in
the rules. Then sorry to cut you off.
No, please.
You have a mixer.
And then I threw in a fireball that I had at home. So there's 11 shooters in here right now.
So now do you have a mixer or
no? Oh no. That'd be too easy. We've got a cup. We've got a cup with ice in it.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's already melting. It's so hot in here, guys. We're having a heat wave. So I might not have ice by the end of my spiel. No, you guys, no mixers. We're straight drinking shooters today.
You're going crazy for us. Thank you.
I'm trying to get us to Minneapolis. I'm just selling my body at this point. But I have my little bag of tricks, and I'm just gonna hold it, and then I'm gonna, Josh, I was gonna have him hold it so I could look, but he
Yeah.
had things to do. So I was like, I can do this. I'm an adult, but I'm
You
just
got
gonna like
this.
put my
We
hand
believe
in.
in
You
you.
can hear it, and I'm just gonna pull one out, and then I'm pouring it on ice, and that's what we're doing for this episode.
Oh, all right.
And then we'll be back next week, guys, with another
drum roll.
one. Okay. Do you
Drum
really quick,
roll.
Holly, for you and the
Oh, okay.
audience or the listeners, do you want to know what's in here first? Do you want me to do a quick read through, or do we just go for
No,
it?
just go for it.
Okay. It's pretty much all the flavors of Smirnoff, random UV brand, a fireball, and it's bad.
Okay.
We'll see. Okay.
We
so
got it.
shaking it. All right. Okay. And they're all shaped the same except for the fireball. So I'm just going to be very careful with like not
Just
feeling
grab
too
the
hard.
first. Yeah, the
Okay.
first one you feel.
3, 2,
2,
1. Oh, I dropped half of them, but at least they're plastic. Smirnoff orange vodka.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like orange things typically.
Yeah,
But you know what? Let's be positive. Let's just assume that it's going to taste like the best shooter you've ever had.
Yeah.
Just tell your brain that. You know, tell the body what it actually feels. You know, like the mind over matter.
Mental. It's gluten free.
I hope so.
Are you ready? Yes, that's true. It should be gluten free.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Okay. Let's see if I can ASMR this opening. Oh, there they are. There it is. That was nice. That was very good. 1 point for Smirnoff. All right. Pouring it on the sludge of ice.
Okay. And a little bit of water since it's melted. Let's see. Okay. So the scent you must have caught a whiff. It hit you in the face.
Clean my bathroom with this. Oh, wait. Okay. Definitely smells artificial. It's a little bit like Fanta. So maybe we're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Go for it.
Oh no.
Your face says no.
Oh no, ma'am. Mm-mm. I do not like this.
No, ma'am.
God, no. Okay, should there be a penalty if I don't finish this by the end of the episode?
I was gonna say there's nothing that said you had to finish it. It just said you had to try it. Right?
Like, should we add that as part of the thing?
Or I think.
Oh, what is it, babe? Oh, you guys, Josh is here.
See, I was.
He's such a model. Look at him.
Just add a mixer. Look at that.
So Josh, get on the mic. What do you have?
Some Polar 100% natural orange vanilla seltzer.
Because did you hear? I picked out the orange Smirnoff. It's gluten free, babe. So are we mixing? Is that okay? Yeah. Listen, I guess it is. Okay.
You could add us if it's not okay, but for now. Oh yeah, fill her up.
Add it as we go. You don't need any more of this?
No, it's yours.
Oh, thank you. All right, babe.
Nice. What a good boyfriend.
He's a good one. All right, go hit the mean streets. He's gonna go on a bike ride. Okay, so for those of you, I don't know if did he say the brand? This is called Polar. It's a Polar seltzer.
He did.
Calorie free. I don't drink sparkling.
Important.
I don't know. Yeah, they're like it's literally water.
Low key though, I thought he was gonna fill the cup up because he just kind of like put in almost like a splash.
I know.
I think you should fill it up all the way.
Okay, let's fill it up.
And okay, pro tip for next time, Angelique: have a straw by your side so you can mix it properly.
Rookie mistake. Because I grabbed a whiskey glass and my brain didn't go straw. You know what I mean?
Always a straw, at least for me.
Damn it. Okay, let me try it, guys. I also don't like sparkling water, so we'll see.
Oh no.
Okay, so this is orange vanilla seltzer. The vanilla is really keeping it together.
Okay.
That's what's gonna get me through this. So do I need to finish it?
No.
Okay, well, you guys let us know what you want. I think Holly feels bad for me.
I do. I don't want you to feel sick, especially being that you haven't had. If you had breakfast, I'd say, Angelique, finish it. But because you have not, we'll be nice to you and say you don't have to.
I haven't had breakfast because it has to do with my update today.
Oh, okay.
Shall I go first?
Do you want to go first? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Go for it.
So, you guys, As I told you a few episodes ago, I'm doing the great purge to just get rid of everything dying, sick, and my
The
life
great
is so
purge.
crazy right now. Yeah, the great purge of 22. I just need a breather from some plants, and I'm admitting that, and I had a Raffi. You guys, we and Holly have talked about our drama with Raffis, and
Yeah.
I was like getting rid of that one too. It's like not doing well. And I've been very intentionally ignoring plant groups because I don't want to see purges. There
Yeah.
was one that popped up about a week ago. And it was like a tiny purge. The girl was getting rid of just a couple bigger plants.
Just a
And,
couple.
it's nice
What's
to browse
harming?
sometimes. It was like home goods. I was
Window
in a home
shop,
goods
so to
vibe.
speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It was window shopping on Facebook. And then I was like, okay, so I'm just peeking, and I'm like, "Oh, cute." She has, like, a ton of pink princess propagations that she's getting rid of. She's just trying to
Oh, wow.
downsize, and I was like, "I still have my little baby from Holly." It's really weird, but, it literally does not wanna leave the Ziploc bag, but it's like, I don't know how it's alive. It's has barely any like, base left, but there must be a node there because there's roots coming out of it, but, like, it's just weird, and I found by the way, I found it for those of you that weren't sure. Remember how I said I lost
That's right, you lost it in your greenhouse.
it wasn't in the greenhouse.
Where was it?
It was next to the greenhouse, but Josh had, like, a pile of papers and, like, cardboard boxes and things. I just kinda
Oh
found it in there.
my god.
I, set it down while I was cleaning because it was
That
next to
plant yeah, he's probably feeling so, not really
it.
understood or taken care of, just, like,
Yeah,
thrown at the wayside. He's
it was
like,
pretty bad.
"Oh, this is my new home in the
There's new
dark in a
growth.
box."
There's new growth.
Hey, there we go.
But, yeah, it was weird, but we're back and it's fine, and, it's been in the greenhouse for, like, a week, so I'm hoping she's getting a little better, but she was selling things like pink princesses, just a few I can't remember, like, some random things, nothing that I was like everything that I was like, "You know what? When after Europe, when I'm, like,
Yeah,
back in a healthy space with my plants and everything." And then the very last plant she posted was she marketed it as a 5-foot Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, very healthy, very beautiful, and, obviously a mature specimen, like the trunk, if you will, the what is that
right?
called? Like the
The
stem,
stem.
it was very thick at the base. I was like,
Wow.
"Okay, $40."
Oh,
My last, Raffi was, like, not even half that size. It was like a third or a fourth. It was not that big in
and how much was
comparison.
the first one that
I
you
think I
bought?
paid 30 or 35.
Oh, dang.
Paid
Okay, because
30.
this
It
was
was it
years
was when they
ago.
were more bougie. Like, this was
Mhm,
pre-COVID. Yeah, so
mhm.
or just at COVID. Like, it was pretty fresh. No, because it was new when we started Boozy, so, like, it was probably end of 2020, but,
Oh, okay.
it wasn't doing well, maybe 2021, I don't know, but I was like, "Can I DM you?" Because I was just like, I needed to talk to her for a little bit just to convince myself. I bought it and I was like, "Wait, I just need to make sure it fits in my car. Like, is it possible to give me an exact measurement?" And she gave me the measurement inches. I don't remember what she said, but it came out to like 6'2".
Holy shit, and
And
if you guys are
yeah,
watching, you can see it behind Angelique.
it's cut off. I can't
Yeah,
even show Holly the whole thing
I
on
know,
like our
but
recording.
you know what I love about it too, is there's really no empty nodes, because that happens a lot with Raffies, I feel
That's what
like,
I was dealing with.
and it looks so
It looks really
good.
good. The only part that starts so, like, you can't really see it, but so she has it on a stake, but where the stake
Mhm.
ends, it's already, like, a foot taller than that, and for some reason, that part seems like not leggy, but there isn't it doesn't look like any nodes were skipped, it's just the nodes seem more spread out up high. I don't know why
Yeah,
that is. I don't know if it was a
like
stretching
stretch
thing
yeah,
because it
looking
was tou
for
in
light
the
maybe.
video she sent me, it was touching her ceiling.
Oh my
My ceilings
goodness.
must be a pinch taller because I have it on a stool and
Oh,
it's not
okay.
touching the ceiling yet, but it's like 1 leaf away. It's pretty close, so I might have to
Damn.
lower it,
Okay.
and
I
play
have
around
some
with
real
it.
estate to work with.
For sure, and I'm just trying to decide, do I keep it on the stake or do I pin it to the wall like my last one, let it climb the wall? But then I'm wondering if
Hmm.
maybe it's happier being able to kind of stand on its own rather than being on a wall, but I love the wall look.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Can you just, like, have it on a stake, but very close to the wall, if that makes
That's sort
sense.
of what I'm doing. It's a couple inches off the wall right now, but it doesn't look
Yeah.
bad. I loved how yours was climbing and stuff. But then I wonder if eventually the wall makes it mad. I don't know, because
Well,
you and I
that's what I
both
was
had
gonna
issues with it.
say. Yeah, because that if like both of us had it mounted on or yeah, attached to a wall, and they were both like upset and very similar
They
as
were
far as
great for a while, and then they were very
yeah.
upset.
So
Right.
weird. So weird.
But let's make
And
it an
that is
experiment for Boozy. I
yeah.
won't mount it for a
Okay,
while, and let's see what
cool.
happens.
Well, it's
Okay,
so
cool.
pretty, Angelique, and
Thank
congratulations. I
you.
mean, what a steal too.
It was such a steal, but then it gets better, guys. She included some freebies with purchase, and I ignored them at first, but then I was like, "Don't be ridiculous, it's free." So, you guys know my best friend Matt. We've talked about him a lot. Nick was on the show, yada yada. So he loves Monstera Deliciosas, and she was giving away. She called it like a tiny Monstera, and I was like, "It's bigger than the one I gave him," but I gave him a
It
cutting of my
splits,
big one,
right?
and it
Oh, your
has
best
fenestrations already. Still young, like only 2
sure.
fenestrations on a leaf, but the cuttings I gave him had no fenestrations because I was clean. You know, when like we've talked about it, guys, like when the Monsteras get a ton of babies at the base and they're
Yeah.
very immature, I cleaned mine up because it was too unruly and I gave him some cuttings. So he's had that for like a year.
Nice.
And there he has new growth, but everything is still non-fenestrated. So I
Got
asked him, I was like,
it.
hey, this is free and I just bought a plant. Would you want this? And he was like, yes. So I picked that up as well, and it's super
Aw,
cute.
nice.
She was like, "Yeah, I abuse this thing. It's been outside. Like, I don't know. It needs water." And I'm like, "It looks pretty great to me." But I'm also,
Nice.
you guys know I suck at watering. I suck at keeping, just, basic level rules. But I grabbed him that, and then we were loading up, and she was like, "Do you like collect plants, or do you just like are you just buying this one? Like, is this my first plant, this
Sure,
crazy Raffi,
right.
or am I in like do I have a plant collection?" I was like, "Oh, I have a plant collection." She's like, "Do you have a pink princess?" And my brain had to like recalibrate. I was like, "Wait, what's a pink princess?" Like my brain was like, "Wait, she's not offering me this. Like, there's no way
Like
she's
a
off
PPP?
like for
What?
free." My brain went add a
Holy
P,
sh
add a P. And she was like, "I literally have so because people didn't buy them. A lot of her
oh
stuff
my
didn't get claimed."
goodness.
But a lot of the ones I remember her posting were tiny, like baby ones, like what I have from you, from like
Yeah.
so I didn't but one, I can't right now. But then she's like, "I'll literally give you one. I really need to downsize, and, like, I just have too many. Like, I
Oh,
propagated way too hard on my pink princess." And I was like, "Okay." And she
wow.
gave and I have some show and tell. Holly, it's like
Oh,
the big leaves, and it's rooted already. It was in soil. She pulled it out of soil to give
it's
it to me.
rooted. Look
It's
at
like
her.
it's like
And I
a
love
root
the green.
Yes, so rooted. It's not like the ones that are insane pink, but I think it has enough pink to show a lot of promise for
Oh,
future
yeah,
leaves.
especially if you can give it a lot of light and encourage more variegation.
Greenhouse baby for me, this one. Very
Nice.
firm, 2 mature leaves. Like she cut below these 2 leaves, and then we got a baby, and that baby has some pink on it, but it's still it like just opened this baby leaf,
So
and it's teeny tiny. So I think like
cute.
this is all very fresh, and it has beautiful roots. It's not like the
Oh.
biggest roots on the planet. Like when she told me it was in soil, I was like, oh wow, like I think I might have waited longer. So I don't know
Yeah.
what I should do. I don't know if I should throw it back in soil or if I should do a perlite moment for a little bit.
Maybe back in soil since it's
That's
already
what she
kinda used
did.
to it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask her, I'm gonna verify with her, like, what exactly was it in? What kind of soil, that sort of thing, and then I'll just see what happens. I have pots for it. So that was a really fun surprise. Like, I'm definitely not looking
That's
for new
really
projects,
sweet.
but I was like, another pink princess?
But may
Oh my god."
I know, and maybe it will be easier than the one I gave you since it's, like, you know, a little bit more acclimated, has more roots, you know?
For sure, because the one you gave me, I love it, but it only gives me one
It's
big
okay,
root.
you don't
Like,
have to say
but I do love it.
yes,
I
I
was
love
obsessed.
it.
No, because it was the little leaf was the size of my thumb, and I thought that was really cute, remember?
Aw.
Like, I do
Yeah.
actually love it, but root-wise, it has one. It always has
So
one,
weird.
and it has, like, the
Well,
little offshoots off the main root, but it's, like, not
yeah.
giving me as much as I need. But,
As much as the
but
plant
it's very
needs to
cute.
survive, yeah, no, for sure. It's weird because,
Yeah,
like, I've only have, like, 1, like, mother plant of a pink princess, so all
right.
of my pink princesses are from the same one, and they are slow to root, but what I normally do is at a certain point, I will just put it in soil, and I think that helps.
You
Like,
think it
I
just
don't
needs to a little jolt, if you
I
will?
think it does. I think it needs that
Interesting. Okay.
nutrients and just I think it just needs that because it
Yeah.
will root in water and it will root in perlite, but at a certain point, it's just like,
It's
okay,
not
this is as
enough.
far as we're going. Give us soil, it's kind of
Well,
weird.
now that I've got this big boy, maybe we'll do another I'm gonna start racking up experiments for the pod.
There you go.
Maybe I'll start to transition the one you gave me into soil just because it's been
Yeah.
over a year. And every time I tried to switch it over once, you know that, and it like
Yeah.
lost leaves. So let's just see. Maybe I'll go perlite heavy with soil.
Yeah, maybe
I don't
so.
know.
It might just need some of that like nutrient dense
Yeah.
medium.
And it's growing season still, so, like,
Yes,
maybe I should just take advantage 'cause I don't wanna go into winter again and it's still in a Ziploc bag, that's gonna be
I
hard.
know. Yeah.
Okay, alright, guys, so that's it for me. I'll update you guys in a couple weeks regarding the baby pea, that's what we'll call it.
Baby
Um,
pea. So
baby pea, and
cute.
what's the other thing? Oh, keep you posted on how the Raffi acclimates,
Please
and
do.
yeah, and stay tuned for next week on what's in the bag.
I love that you're doing this. The shooter, I mean, what a good idea. Josh is always coming in hot with the good ideas.
Literally, it's like he thinks he produces this.
Hey, we'll take it. We need some
Well, I guess if we
direction
had to say we had I guess he is kind of a producer, but
and
I'm
low-key
fine with it.
Tyson because he tells me, like, ideas too,
Right, literally the
and
boys are keeping it going.
literally, he has gotten on me for not drinking alcohol in the past too, where I'm like,
You're like,
"I'm
"What are you doing?"
trying. I'm trying over here."
You try to do this every week, Tyson. He's like,
He'd
"It's
be like,
literally
"Oh, I
easy.
could."
I could drink you all under the table." I you
Well, one of
guys,
these
I don't know what the
days
booze Oh, go ahead.
oh, no, sorry. I was gonna say
It's
one of
okay.
these days we need to do a baked botanical episode. I
I
think
would
that could
love
be
that.
fun.
With the Boozy Bros again?
Oh, hey, that sounds yeah, why
I feel
not?
like 'cause the Boozy
They can
Bros are the
explain it a lot better.
backbone of this operation.
Literally, I just smoke what Tyson gives me. I know the basic, but, like, when it comes to how strong something
Oh,
is
yeah.
or I'm just like, "Oh, no."
What's a CBN? No one knows. You know, it's like, oh, Josh is getting to the point where he's, like, annoyed with me because 'cause I'm an edible gal, and
Yeah.
I'll be like, I've had a lot at this point. Not a lot, but, like,
Yeah,
over the course of, like, the pandemic, I've tried a few different gummies. I could like, THC to CBD, okay, like, I can get it, whatever,
yeah.
but, like, I'm not letting it sink in. Like, every time I was like, "I think I'm gonna have a little gummy tonight," and then he's like, "Okay, go get one," and I'm like, "Well, what should I take?" And then he's like, "What do you mean?" Like, he's already annoyed, and then I'm like, "I don't know what to take, like, do I like, I don't
'Cause you
know, should
guys
I
were
do
going
2?"
to, like, Exhale or you would go to Exhale and
We go to
by yourself?
Exhalent sometimes in,
Okay.
Sunland, and then he was getting the Nug Club box for a while. It's a subscription
Oh, yeah.
box.
Cool.
And I was like, "But, like, I have work in the morning, like, should I do 5 milligrams or just 2.5?" And then he was like, "You've done this 50 times. You know how many milligrams you can handle before work the next day." And I'm like, "No, I don't." And then
It's a
and
smaller
he's like,
number.
"Stop being a baby." Like, I'm doing that voice right now to show you what he's hearing.
Yeah,
Like, I think,
exactly.
like,
Like,
I'm probably talking like this, like, "What milligram should I take?" Or how whatever, and he's, like, hearing, like,
that's what they hear, just bitching and
he's like,
complaining.
"I'm never having children with you." But, yeah,
Oh, well, hey,
so
you know what?
I've tried to be a
Be on
big
the
girl
lookout.
recently. I've been like
Yeah.
I'll look at him and be like, "Imma do 5 today," and he's like, "Wow," and then inside I'm like, "Oh my god, I don't know how much I should do."
You're like, "Can I handle this?"
Right, I'm like, "I don't wanna tell him I don't know what to do." But,
Okay,
that would
my
be
thing
so
is
I would
I
love to do a
have
baked botanical night.
yes, we absolutely should. I was gonna say my thing is I don't care. I'm just asking Tyson, like, "What do I do?" But I usually don't mess with edibles, so
Are they
we should
worse for you?
like,
I get
I
that.
get spins, I get dizzy, a headache. I mean,
It's
not
more like a
always,
drunk
but
high.
it's just yeah, but I will say my favorite way to partake is
Tell me.
actually with, like, a flavored Swisher and flour. It is so and, like,
A
roll
flavor
it up.
what?
A Swisher, you
Swisher?
know,
What's a s
like the, it's like
Is it
a hang
candy?
on. No. I'm sorry. It's a cigarette. It's a cigarette. Hang on.
Oh, you roll it
Future
up?
Future Sweets. Yes. So you take out the what comes
Oh,
in it, like the
the
tobacco?
nicotine or whatever. Yeah, the
Yeah,
tobacco.
you
Yeah.
take out all that weird stuff, and then you fill it with your own weed. Now, people say, well, there's gonna be leftover nicotine, whatever, but it tastes so good, and it's like the best high, and it's really
Oh,
good.
so is
So
it's flavored?
yes,
Ooh, that's
flavor. They have
interesting.
different flavors. So they have like grape. I think they have strawberry. Peach is really good. Yeah. So
That is so cool. But you guys, we're not promoting smoking. Like you don't have to. Okay.
no, but hey, it's
2022, don't
legal.
at me. It's
I'll see.
literally legal. So like calm down.
There's only adults listen to this podcast, so
Right. Like if there's
you can make
10-year-olds
your own
listening to
life
this, get a
choices.
different hobby. Go play with a
Get off this
car.
podcast, first of all, please.
Right. Or just always forward to like 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and then listen to how to take care of your plants.
Oh,
We don't need
except
sixth
catch this.
graders
This
emailing
is a
us.
lifestyle episode. Anyway.
Well, before we get into all things lifestyle, it's a fun episode, guys. Holly, what's your update for the week?
Yes, let's get to my update. So, you guys, my Anthurium Warocqueanum, she has been living her life outside and loving the
queen.
heat and humidity. The queen
Yeah.
Anthurium, and she put
Literally
out a
Hillary
new leaf.
Duff.
Yes, that's what we decided, right? Hillary Duff is the
Did
queen.
we actually give her a plant?
I think we were trying to give her a plant, but hey, it works
Let's
for
give her
me.
that one. That's fine. Okay, continue. So Hillary was outside.
Hillary was outside and she's been loving it, which I'm glad she is because I am not enjoying this heat. But and we have a new leaf. The first time since I've gotten this plant in a
It's been almost a
year.
year, right?
Yes, it was like last September, so almost a year.
Right.
And it is huge, you guys. It's probably like 16 inches. I just posted an Instagram. So if you guys want to hop onto my Instagram, you'll see it there. But I was like so happy because, it was surviving and, whatever. But even in the Mars Hydro, it never put out, I'm wrong. I think it may have put out one leaf, but it ended up getting crispy and falling off. So this one has sustained and it's huge. It's bigger than the leaf that it came with. So I'm very happy. And this is all thanks to that butterfly canopy I told you guys about while I'm waiting for my greenhouse. Because you guys, it is so fucking hot here. Like,
so that's been the delay, is that it's too hot to work.
It's just so hot. And then
I get that.
Oh, sorry. Me and Tyson have been sick. So I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna get done. But anyways,
maybe like by September it'll start cooling. Like we'll see.
Yeah. We're fall is around the corner. I have hope. There's Halloween stuff at Home Goods, so there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, the bats are coming.
Yes. So, anyways, last little update for you guys. Look what came in the mail, Angelique.
Oh my God, I saw your post. So what's the review? Because you said this is like a cup. It's like hella cup.
I just wanted to know what the hype was.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what the hype was. And so many people had it, yada yada. And I in the past have been a Yeti girl. I'm like, okay, I can fuck with Yeti. I get it, but not Stanley. But Stanley's been around since 1913, apparently, and it's just kind of having like this popular moment. So the consensus is I love it.
Yay,
I really I think it's totally worth it.
Okay.
I love the size of it because it's just so much easier for me to drink more water. And I'm literally I'm having a minimum of like 2 a day. So that's 80 ounces, which
that's amazing.
is
You're
really
doing half
good.
a gallon, right?
It's almost 2 liters. That's
more than 2 liters, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more than half a gallon because I know my half gallon one is like 64 ounces if I'm not mistaken. So if you can get to 3 of these a day, then you're basically right at a gallon. So
that's amazing.
I think so as a chronic dehydrated girly, 80 ounces of water a day is
dehydrated queen.
Exactly. So I really like it a lot, and I think everyone should have one.
Oh, yay. I'm so glad you
Yeah.
liked it. I think I told you about my
Yeah.
gallon fiasco, right?
You told us,
So Josh bought
yes.
me a gallon water bottle because I was
And
like
it's
out of
really
principle
cute.
not buying one.
'Cause you
I was like,
got
I
one
will
for
get it
free.
for free. Yes. So then I got a half gallon off of Buy Nothing, but it wasn't doing it for me. So he got me a full gallon and we're working on it. Like I'm getting back into my groove. But yeah, it's been
Good.
nice. Oh, yay.
Nice.
Well, Holly, we've
Aw.
got a plant mummy this week.
We do have a plant mommy. I'm so
I'm very
excited.
I am too. We have Jen from at Green and Sheen on Instagram.
What a
Hello,
cute
hello,
name.
Jen. She's based in Southeast Texas. And Jen
Nice.
is so wonderful. She's been following us for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken.
Aw.
And yeah, and she got into plants in March of 2019. And it was actually thanks to YouTube. You know how sometimes YouTube will like suggest videos and content
Oh,
and things?
sure. Yeah.
She suggested a Plantarina video. She
Oh,
watched
the
it,
Plantarina.
and
Yes.
that was it. That's what did it. She was hooked.
That's
And I thought that was so cool because
amazing.
she was even telling us, in her email, she was like, "Yeah, like growing up, my mom would have a garden, and like her mom and her sister would work on the garden, and she would just had no interest. Like she would not partake. And then this video
Yeah.
came up in adulthood, and it just changed everything.
Aw,
I thought
that
that
is
was
so
really
cool. It's like the
cute.
plants spoke to her. She
Yeah.
has a beautiful collection. One that we want to point out is her Gloriosum.
It's
So beautiful.
insane. It's so big.
I know. I really like this begonia. She said it's called the Begonia malacostica. I
It's
don't know how to say that.
beautiful. I don't know how to
Pretty.
say it either, but it's
It has
nice. It's got some
pink
dots on it.
spots. Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
You know what? I'm sorry, I'm still like obsessed over this gloriosum. Like I can't even focus. I want to know how long she's been growing it. So let us know, Jen, because we've been following Holly's gloriosum journey and stuff. So I'd be
It's
really
been a journey.
it has. It's been an amazing journey. And I would just be curious to know like how long did it take for her? Like what did she start with size-wise? And
Yeah,
what did it take to get to where she is now is what I'm really curious to know.
for
She also
sure.
has this beautiful crystallinum with not a single crispy that I could
Oh,
see,
tell
which
us
like I
your
feel
secrets,
attacked, but it's
Jen.
fine. Oh, and Holly,
Uh-huh.
sorry, I'm so excited. Did you see her Hoya? Oh God, I don't think I can pronounce this. Hold on.
We're Bigier.
We're Bichier.
Yeah.
That one. It's so pretty.
That one's so cute with the pink sunstress. I really like that one.
Yes.
I also wanted to point out, I am a variegated bear paw stan, and she has a variegated bear paw.
We love them. They're so
They're so cute and
cute.
fuzzy,
I'm
and hers is a
obsessed
good
with them.
size. I think
Oh,
that's
that's
like at least a
beautiful.
4-inch size pot. So
I need to
cute.
get more bear paw. I need to fix the backyard first. But yes, they're the best. That's like it's
They're
like one of the
cute.
most satisfying plants to touch people. It's so nice.
Yes, if you can,
Oh,
touch one.
yeah, touch it forever. You guys,
Oh,
Jen is wonderful. Follow her at Green and Sheen on Instagram. It's SHEEN for Sheen. And just check out her collection. Shoot her a DM. She's wonderful. She's also down for local and mail trade. So DM her for those as well. And just follow her
yay.
journey. She has such a wonderful collection and she's so sweet. And you will not regret it. And if nothing else, just
Nope.
look at her Gloriosum because I can't anymore.
Well,
It's
thanks for being our
beautiful.
plant mommy, Jen.
Thank you, Jen.
Woo woo.
It's time for the lifestyle episode.
Ooh,
See you
Coco
guys.
quiet.
You guys, she's into it. I didn't even have to prompt that one. She's like, I use Coco Choir on my face every day. So, you guys, we're doing another lifestyle episode. Holly had the great idea because I mentioned it recently about skincare. And she was like, let's just do a skincare episode. Let's talk about what we use, what we don't use, what we want to use, yada, yada, yada.
Yes, I love skincare so much, you guys. Like low key, probably more than makeup, and I like makeup, but yeah.
But makeup
So
goes on top of it all, everything else. Like you need to start at the base.
it really
No pun
helps with, like,
intended.
prep. Yeah, the base.
Right.
So I thought it'd be cool to like break it up and as far as like morning and night routines. I'm still
Totally.
trying to like perfect my skincare routine? And I
Oh,
know,
I'm
Angelique,
all
you
over the
said,
place.
yeah, like you're kind of changing yours up maybe. So
Right.
I don't know. Do you want to go sort of back and forth when it
Do you
comes
want to
to,
go product to product, like start with cleanser and then like if
yes,
let's just do that. Yeah.
perfect.
Cool. Shall we? Go
Well,
ahead, Holly.
okay. So for my morning cleanser, I love the Kiehl's Ultra Facial
Ooh.
Cleanser. I love Kiehl's. So when I used to be a bougie bitch and had an Equinox membership, they had
That's like
Kiehl's.
crazy.
I know. I don't
Like
know
the fact
why
that
I
I
did
know,
that.
I'm so excited that I know someone that used to go to Equinox. Like I'm like, yeah, literally my business partner.
And
Go
you know
ahead.
what? The Equinox, not to go on a side tangent, the Equinox that I went to in downtown was not very good. Like it was so overpriced
No.
for what you get. Like basically, if you didn't go to the West Hollywood location, they all kind of sucked. Like
So
they were like a
stupid.
little, they were like a step above LA Fitness. So, anyways,
For
but they
triple the
did have
price.
Kiehl's. They did have
Ooh.
Kiehl's in the shower, and
What,
this
you
is
got
where
to
I
just
first.
take it?
Well, okay, no. So it was basically like
You
those
need to know.
built-in shampoo, body soap, or body
That's
safe
re
soap, and
that's what
then
you're paying
conditioner.
for.
Exactly. And low key, I never had the guts to do this, but I wanted to take like a little travel size and pump a bunch into it to take
Holly, you're
home.
paying so much money.
Would have. And you
I'm
know what?
going
I
in. I'm
never,
going in for you.
never. Okay, good. Because also I was working so much, I could afford the membership. I never got to go. So
Oh
it's,
God.
I
That's probably what
know.
they're hoping for is that nobody shows up but
I
everyone pays.
know, right? Anyways, Kiehl's cleanser for the morning. I
Okay.
guess I can also, since we're going in
Talk about
with
what you
like
use at night instead.
product. Yeah.
That's
This
fine.
just happens to be so that this is more like what I use at
Ooh.
night. This happens to be what I use in the shower
So
just because I like
Kiehl's
that
is
it has
at
a pump.
night. Okay. What's
Yes.
your
And
shower one
then
called?
this is Youth to the People. This is their
Okay.
superfood cleanser. It's a little bit hard to see.
Ooh, I
A
might have to
lot of
try
people
that.
like this one,
Okay.
which I mean, it's so mild and it's just really good. I think my favorite one is the Kiehl's, but this one is really good too.
Okay.
And it's like a little bit on the pricey side. Both of them are around like the $30 range, but yeah. So
Honestly,
those are
though,
my
that's something that
cleansers.
I've had to come to terms with is that there is stuff that I think you can get on the cheaper end that is still very good, but it is, it's not, it just, it costs money. I've had to just
Yeah.
accept that, and
I used to use CeraVe, but I mean, I really like these. So
well,
yeah.
it's funny you bring that up. That's literally the one I use and I love it.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So,
It's good.
and that one, so you guys, I'm really glad we're talking about this because we can also give you sort of price ranges and stuff and see what works for you.
Yeah.
I use I don't know if CeraVe, I have no idea how to pronounce it. The
CeraVe.
CeraVe, I guess. So me and Josh actually both use this. It's the foaming facial cleanser. I really like it when cleansers foam with water
Yeah.
contact. This one is for normal to oily skin. It's just for oil control. I'm a little I'm still figuring out my skin type because like my cousin who's been my guru through all of skincare, she has oily skin if I'm not mistaken, and I think sometimes her stuff is curated more for oily, but I tend to my skin like flakes off, like I have very dry skin. So I
Mm,
think I'm like not oily at all. So
yeah.
I'm
Maybe
trying
you
to
have
find
dry
ways to combat
skin.
I do. I'm trying to find ways to combat that, but I use the CeraVe cleanser morning and night if I have it, but I also like as I was telling Holly off air, I'm kind of switching through a few different things. So before that, when I really started taking my skincare seriously and like I think it was like late 2020, I bought stuff in late 2020 and I used it by like spring. Like I was like, oh, we'll get there.
Yeah.
So my cousin was really into Dermalogica at the time because she was going to
Oh,
an
yeah.
esthetician and that woman like only sells Dermalogica. That was like the thing. So I gave
Right.
it a try. So to let you guys know about how this is going to go, this conversation for me, it started with pretty much only Dermalogica. And now I'm finding different things because you don't have to stick to one brand. You need to use different things that
I
work
think
for
it's
you.
I think it's fun to like pick and choose between
Me
different
too. Me
brands.
too. So I'm using the CeraVe, which I had before and after I bought Dermalogica, but then I also had they've sent me their special cleansing gel. And
Ooh,
gels are really fun because they can sometimes foam up as well. But I'm still figuring it out. I was just watching Queer Eye, and Jonathan Van Ness was saying that you should use gel cleansers only certain times a year, but I don't remember if it was summer or
Oh,
winter.
interesting.
It's
Okay.
very funny. So I'm in a real like limbo as far as my skincare right now, but my go-to, like I love doing cleanser in the showers. That's my
Yeah.
CeraVe. Um, if I'm traveling, because it's a travel size, I take the Dermalogica cleansing gel, and I don't see a negative shift when I switch. Sometimes like you get shocked, your skin gets shocked, but
Yeah.
they transition well. And then again, I was telling Holly off air, everyone's given this girl skincare. Everyone knows that I've struggled with acne for a long time. People are like, it's always a subtle like, got you a little gift bag. And I'm
Oh,
like,
like what is
thank
the meaning
you.
behind this gift?
But also this was over $100 when you do the math. So I'm not complaining right
Oh,
now. But yes, there's that moment of like, yeah, I know. But
oh, it's okay.
another
Everybody has
it's
breakouts, like whatever.
literally, I'm embracing it. I'm figuring it out, and we'll get there. Things are changing for the better, so I'm feeling good about it. But another brand being sold at Target is Naturium. I don't know if you've used any of their stuff yet, but I really like their products.
Nice.
And this is the niacinamide cleansing gelée 3%. It has
Ooh,
niacinamide for 3% and hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. I usually do
love
a vitamin C
that.
serum separately, but this is what it looks like. And it's
So
super
cool.
jelly like. And I really like how it feels on the skin. So I'm kind of switching between those two right now. And the Dermalogica is only when I travel, like I said. But
Okay.
that's usually my first step. But for a while, just a little like fun add-on. If you ever have you ever used a pre-cleanser?
Like a oil-based makeup remover
It
or
can't. It's like, so this is what I had from Dermalogica called the pre-cleanse balm. And you would do it before
yeah.
your actual cleanser. And it does help with removing makeup and so
Oh,
I don't wear a
yeah.
lot of makeup, but also with debris. Like it's
I
something
forgot to show mine.
because
Yeah.
people, because my cousin, we're very similar. Like, we're literally related. So she also struggles with acne and she's swears by double cleansing. She
Yes.
has seen a huge difference. So I just wanted to give that as like a little bonus thing. I
Yeah,
haven't been pre-cleansing because I'm pretty much out of it. It's pretty empty. But I thought that I would do it, I think, at night generally. But yeah,
for
just wanted to
sure.
share that with you.
Oh, that's awesome. I forgot to mention about double cleansing too, so I'm glad you brought that up.
What do you
And
use?
so I use this is by
I
Versed.
love that
It's called
case.
yes, and this one smells so good. It low key kind of smells like a very mics, but it's a eucalyptus oil. But it's just like a nice little balm. I
Yeah.
also have another like oil cleansing whatever too, but I don't do this all the time. But if I am like wearing makeup, I think this helps a lot. But
That's,
I
I
guess
think, when you should really worry about it. Or if you've been in this, if you knew you had sunscreen on that was thick, like anything like that.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and especially like because I wear like eyebrow like gel, and I feel like that really helps like break up the product. So
Very cool. Oh,
yeah.
awesome. What is your next step
Yay.
normally, Holly?
So I believe my next step, which yeah, that makes sense, is toner. Now, I'm
Same.
sure you guys have seen this one by Glow Recipe. It's
Oh, that's pretty.
the Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner, and it smells so good. I know a lot of people don't like a lot of scent a lot of the time, but it's a pretty mild watermelon smell, and I
Okay.
like it because it doesn't like strip your skin because I have
Yeah.
dry skin too.
Right.
So I just can't have like those crazy strong toners, but I really like this one. And yeah, I use it morning and night, but sometimes if I do feel like I want a little bit more like oil control, I got this one by Ole Henkerson, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
And it's the Balancing Force Oil Control Toner, and this one smells
Ooh.
really good. It smells like peppermint,
Ooh.
but
Okay.
again, it's a little bit strong. There you go.
Okay.
You can
So is that one that maybe you'll throw it into the rotation, but you won't use it daily? That specific
correct.
one?
Yeah.
Does it have hyaluronic acid in it? Do you know? Like, is there something making it stronger than the average toner?
So, funny enough, this has neem oil in it, neem seed, um, salicylic acid.
Wait, and you hate neem oil, Holly. We
I
need
know,
to
but
we need to unpack this.
I don't smell it. Like, it's funny, it smells like the eucalyptus towels from Equinox.
We've come full circle, people.
I know. I
Wait,
think it smells
I
really
like
good.
do we
Yeah.
use our old no, you cannot use just straight neem oil on your face, right? Like,
I don't well, some people do, I think. Or they use
ew.
carrier oil. I know. It does not smell good. But this does have salicylic acid, AHAs, and that's all I really recognize. So,
My
yeah,
God.
just a
I'm
little
still stuck
strong.
on I'm like traumatized by that statement. Like, just wow.
Well, like I said, I don't use it all the time. So
Right, right.
I
Okay,
swear to God,
so
you can't smell it.
well, it might be just it's an ingredient among other things. There has to be a reason for it, you know?
Right.
Maybe that's what I need is neem oil. Then I would stop having breakouts. So the next one, again, I'm in that space of like still what's the word? Getting rid of my Dermalogica stuff because I'm
Right,
now I
right.
think I'm kind of navigating away from their products, but there is one product that I think I will keep. I'll explain when we get
Ooh,
there.
I
It's
want
a
to
little
know.
premature. Yeah, this is their multi-active toner, and it's not that Dermalogica I think is really great, guys. It's expensive for sure. So,
Yeah.
a lot of my like Target recommendations like Naturium and stuff if it's too expensive, but like Naturium is also not that cheap, but I would recommend that if you're trying to go not Dermalogica. This I
Yeah.
really like. It's just a very typical toner. I don't really have much to say about it, but it doesn't feel thick, which I do enjoy. Just use this like cotton or whatever, and it's great. But oh, do you have okay? Really
Hmm.
quick, I do have a liquid exfoliant that I also want to talk about that in my routine comes up around the toner time. Do you have one or could I
Yes,
do that?
I
Okay, great.
I do have one, yeah, but
I
I
don't know if
don't
that's
use it all the time.
oh, neither do
So,
I. It's an occasion. So we'll talk about that maybe at the end.
okay, cool.
Okay, cool. So yeah, my
Yeah.
toner is nothing crazy. So what do you have next, Holly?
So at this point, I'm trying to remember if people say you should do your serums before your eye cream, but I'll just show you
Oh,
guys my
oh, my
eye
cousin told
creams.
me this recently because I
Oh,
was
did she?
my friend gifted me a very thick vitamin C serum, and she
Okay.
told me you have to go thin first. If you
Okay.
do so for example, I have like from Dermalogica, I have oh so sorry, it's serums and then like thicker
And then the
serums and then
creams. Yeah, yeah,
moisturizers.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
like pretty much what looks very thin and liquidy should go first because if you do the thicker stuff first, it will clog your pores to get the other stuff in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well,
So
let me
if
just
that
show you
helps
my
at
eye
all.
cream as
Okay.
I kind of broke one of them.
Right now?
Mm, a little bit. It's
Oh
okay.
no, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No, 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 it's fine. We're just gonna keep going. So this is my daytime eye cream. It's the autocorrect by Sunday Riley, and I like it because it has like a light sort of color to it. So when you put it
Okay.
on your skin, if you have any dark circles, it covers it up. So sometimes I don't even put concealer on because this works really nicely.
Ooh, I
And yeah,
like
it's just
that.
brightening and depuffing eye contour cream is what it says.
And
It
wait, can
has
I see it again?
caffeine. Yes. Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
and it's a cream. It almost at first I thought it looked liquidy, but it is a cream, isn't
Yeah,
it?
here, I'll go ahead and just show you on my
Okay.
hand. See how,
Oh,
like,
it is more
light
it's very
and colored?
light. Oh, and your
And I
nails look great.
really oh, thank you. Here, let me
It's
rub it
really nice,
in,
guys. Ooh,
and
that's
you yeah,
pretty.
of course, my computer camera is not that great, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really smell like anything, and you only need half a pump. So I'll literally put it on my ring finger and just like dab it, and then sometimes I'll put it on the lids too if I have a little extra. But
Oh, nice.
it's just very shiny. You can kind of see it better now.
Yeah.
I really like it. Now this one's a little bit more pricey. I think it was like 65, but
Okay.
Sunday Riley is a little bit on the higher end or like pricey, but
Right.
I really like this a lot. Another good like alternative is like the Summer Fridays vitamin C eye cream. I got a sample recently and I liked that one. But for nighttime, I've been using
Oh,
ROC
that's my mom's. That's my
retinol.
mom's vibe. She loves rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this is going to be a repurchase for me only because I haven't really seen a lot of um results. I mean, because
Okay.
retinol has a lot of um claims.
Strong. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But and I do kind of use this every night. Like it's really not that strong as like plain retinol.
Okay.
Which I'll talk more about later. But
Oh,
yeah, so
yeah.
this is what I use at night just because it is a retinol and I'm just trying to use it up and then I'll probably look for something else for my nighttime.
cool. So
Yeah.
I'm looking at my spread, and I don't think I actually have a specific like eye cream area right now.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm gonna move on to my next thing, which
Okay.
so this has been empty for months, which means I have not been using this in my rotation, but I think I would like to intro it back in. So
Yeah.
and this is the thing that I think if I stopped using Dermalogica, I think maybe I would invest still in this. It's like $50. It's really expensive.
Mhm.
It's called the Age Bright Clearing Serum, and it's active clearing, and I use it morning and night. And it's literally apply a thin layer and allow it to dry and then follow it with moisturizer. But it actively works for specific, like it's for acne, literally. So I
Yeah.
just, for what I struggle with, I really like this. I think it's a cute bottle.
Cute. It's a little
Yeah.
dropper kind, right?
It's a dropper, yeah. So I just do a quick drop on my cheeks, rub that in, and then if I have excess, I put it on the other parts, like my T and everything. And then if not, I
Yeah.
just do an extra across the forehead. But I really like this. So that's as far as like my serums go. That's usually the first one because right now my vitamin
Awesome.
C serum's quite thick. So yeah,
Very cool. All right, is it my turn?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is where I have a lot of
Ooh,
stuff. I feel
hello.
like. Yeah. So
Okay,
I have a retinal, which is a
okay,
little bit different from a retinol. And
okay.
I believe it's still like you want to only use it twice a week, but this is the Youth to the People Retinal Niacinamide Youth Serum. And I
Ooh,
really like this.
okay.
It has a natural yellow tint. Let's see if I can, yeah. So it's very interesting.
Ooh,
And, it claims to be like anti-aging and like
right, right.
actually you can put retinol on your hands because our hands actually show our aging too. But I
Oh,
really like
that's a good
this one.
point.
It was definitely more expensive. Like Youth to the People is a little bit pricier, but I really like it as a brand. So I'll
Okay.
use this about like twice a week or so. But what
Okay.
I've been really loving is this snail mucin. This is
Ooh.
so good for it's by Cos RX. It's really good
Okay.
for skin barrier repair. So if you have like very dry skin and like red bumps, it's basically just very, very
Oh, you're sending me a
hydrating.
picture of this. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very cool.
And I got it on like Prime Day for like half off. So I had been wanting to try it. Now
Okay.
this is an essence, which is a little bit different than a serum. It's basically just a little bit lighter.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. But I'm really liking it. People like swear by this particular product, and it came highly recommended. So I was so
Yeah.
excited.
That's
I do have
cool.
one more rock product to show you guys. It's like the little capsules, and this is just
Oh.
their hyaluronic acid. They have one with the little serums that you like pop open, that's in their retinol too. Because I think Rock is known. I think they were one of the first like drugstore brands to have retinol. But
Yeah. They're
this is just
considered
the
very good. Like they have definitely have history on their side.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And I like this one a lot. Like I remember the first time I tried it, like visibly my skin the next day was so soft. So I
Is
really
that like
like
a
this one.
pill, technically?
So, yeah, I don't want to
You
rip
know,
it
don't
open.
waste one. Don't
Won't
waste one.
go.
No.
No, 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 but you can see here,
It looks like a blue pill.
and you just twist it, and then it's the perfect amount. Because why they started
Oh, it's
with
portion control. That it's not
it
a
is.
pill. I was like,
Yes,
this
it
really
is
looks like
sorry.
medicine.
So it's
I
portion
want that.
controlled because specifically with retinol, you could put too much on.
Yeah, you can burn your
So
face.
yes, so this is what they did with their hyaluronic acid as well, and I
Very
really like
cool.
it. Very last serum I want to show you guys is by Recipe, and it is the Strawberry Smooth BHA ASA Salicylic Serum. So it's like a clarifying like serum, like for
That's
spots and like
cute.
acne, but I like it. It's not groundbreaking, but I like it.
I love that bottle. It was very like gem
It's a
looking.
strawberry.
Oh,
Like you
it's a
can't miss that.
strawberry.
It has
That's
like the
very
little
cute.
dimples. Like yeah, it's very
Oh, I
cute.
see it now. That's very cute.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my spread. I think because the things get a little simple for me towards the end, but
Okay.
this one was a treat, guys. Very expensive, but I got it as
Ooh.
a gift. So,
Us.
let me look up. I want to look up the price really quick. So,
Yeah.
my friend Ashley works at she works at a like glamorous sort of how do I call it without saying where it is, just in case. But in Tucson,
Yeah.
there's a very high-end like
Like a
health
spa?
resort.
Oh, okay,
Like
cool.
you can stay there, but and she works in the spa specifically. Her sister does as well, and her sister I think is
Oh,
more in charge. She gets to like brands will send products for that they want them to sell in the salon, and she has samples of everything. She gets to try everything.
that's
And I was
amazing.
visiting Arizona, and I was at Ashley's house. This was back in like January, I think January, February. Yeah, it was January. It was January. And I was saying because we were talking about skincare, and I was like, yeah, I need to get new vitamin C. My serum's pretty much out, and before I was just using a serum that looked good enough from like TJ Maxx. But like it
Yeah.
was fine. But it was just like it wasn't like a crazy name brand, but it was good. Like
Yeah,
it did the job.
sure.
And she was like, wait right here. And I was like, okay.
Wait right here.
And she brings out an unopened Lil Fox Couture Hot C vitamins. It's called
Wow.
Bright Serum Concentrate with 15% vitamin C. There's vitamin E in it, and then ferulic, whatever that is. But
Very
I
cool.
I was like, amazing. Okay. And she was like, yeah, just take it. Like I literally have so many and it's from the salon. Like it was just a sample or like not, they like sent them product. It's a full
Yeah,
size. It's
right.
1 ounce is $125.
Holy shit.
And I'll show you a tiny bit, Holly. It's
It's liquid gold.
uh, it's yellow. It's like, I don't want to use too
Oh,
much
kind of
because
like
it's so
my
expensive.
retinol. That's so
Yeah, but it
cool.
doesn't say that there's retinol in it. So,
Maybe is there niacinamide?
it literally that's crazy. It's literally vitamin C, E, and ferulic acid. Oh yeah, and niacinamide. You're right. That's
Maybe
all it
not.
is.
Very
And maybe that
cool.
is the thing. And then so it's a serum, but it's thick. So
Yeah.
I think it's called serum concentrate. So I put this
Ooh,
after the age bright stuff that I talked about, and then I let
very
it.
cool.
It even tells you wait 5 to 10 minutes before applying your next steps. Like really let it sink
I'm the
in.
worst with that. Like, I
I'm
need to wait
impatient.
for things to dry. Yeah.
But it's funny because Whitney Cummings is a comedian and I love her. And
I love her too.
I don't know if you listen to her podcast, good for you, but she's a healthcare freak.
Is
Not healthcare,
she
skincare freak.
cool?
And she did a whole episode pretty much on skincare with Esther Pavitsky, who's another hilarious comedian. She's more closer to our age and
Oh,
just a
cool.
lot of fun. And she wanted Whitney to like tell her what to do. And Whitney was saying like she was drilling it like you need to let everything sink in every step. Like she's like, I put something on and I go do something for 5 minutes. I put the next thing on, I go do something else for 5 minutes. Like it should
Dang,
be like
she's
a
really
real. And she has the clearest skin on the planet, but like it's part of like it was part of her act at one point. I think she would joke that everyone would like make fun of her that she was like she would come to the comedy store oily as hell because she had like she did Accutane like me. She did everything. She had really bad skin apparently at one point, and she literally was like going to do spots at the club at night, soaking in oil, trying to like fix change how her skin
yeah,
thinks. And
that's
now she has the
amazing.
clearest skin on the planet. And you want to know what her secret is? And I've been meaning to go buy it. And I'm so
Tell
bummed
me.
that I haven't had a chance to try it before this episode. Grapeseed oil.
Oh,
Cooking grapeseed
interesting.
oil. She's
What?
like, oh, it's like a lot. Like she literally
Yeah.
she's like, I have a pump next to the toilet. I have a pump here. I have a pump there. She's like, if she wakes up in the middle of the night to pee, she's peeing and she puts a little layer on. Like she's always oiled
Oh,
up. And
she's
what she
like a
did was,
glazed donut.
hello, but you don't see it anymore. She said it literally retrained her skin. The grapeseed oil activated something in her skin to cause her skin to make the oils that you need because she was saying she's like oil gets a bad rep. It's like you're not supposed to be oily, quote unquote, but that's wrong. Like our skin is
Oh, yeah,
supposed to be
no.
oily because that's what protects and rejuvenates our skin and gets rid of all the dead stuff. So she was saying she was like you have to go overboard with oil when you're starting it to
That
like
makes
get your skin
sense.
on board and then
Yeah.
you can rein it in a little bit. So she just went hard. But so especially
Dang.
throughout the night, she stays oiled for sure. But like look at
She's
this
leaned
woman's
up.
Instagram. Like I know there's makeup and things like that, but she is
Well,
clear as a
especially because she's
bird.
older.
She's
I
almost
mean,
40 in a couple years. I think she's like
yeah,
37 or
so
38 and she looks like she's so hot.
oh
Like
my
her
goodness.
skin is amazing. And so
That is
like
so cool.
yeah, so grapeseed
You know,
oil, people. I'm trying
that's
it. It's literally like $2 at the store, and I'm gonna do it.
that's good to know. I am like at this point in my life, I'm gonna be 30 like in a couple like 2 weeks. And I love anything that's like anti-aging. And
For
again, like
sure.
the glowy skin, like I love the glowy look. So
Yeah.
I don't really use a whole lot of powders, but that's really cool because it's so true about like oil and stuff. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people who have acne or have more oily type of skin texture
Yeah.
or skin type, whatever. It's true. Like
They
oil
get
gets a bad
afraid
rap.
of it.
They're like, oh, I'm way too oily for that. And it's like, no, like you need it because I think what happens is when your like skin is deprived of oil, it creates too much and then you
It's
like
like
can
it's
break out.
freaking
You know what
out.
I
Like you're
mean?
imbalanced at that point. And I
Yes.
think that's what she meant. And I'll send you the episode and you can find it.
Yeah.
I think it was like getting you back to zero to like be balanced essentially, and then learning like helping your skin and like, I guess your hormones. I don't know, but like figuring
Yeah.
out what to produce, I guess. Like I guess we can argue I probably don't make enough oil right now. And it's
Mhm.
probably partially diet. I'm sure there's so many things that play into it. So when she said that, I was like, fascinating. Maybe that's what I need. I think I literally, and growing up in Arizona, like I think I just need literally any moisture I can. And it
Yeah.
just really hit home for me because I was like, it's affordable because she has expensive stuff too that she's not just using
Yeah.
grapeseed oil every day.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's cool. So yeah, that was just a
Well,
little thing
I
I wanted to
think one
mention.
of the high-end brands, Caudalie, I wanna say their thing is grapeseed oil with a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
in
their
a lot of if you do
yeah.
your research, guys, it's in a lot of product, but she's like, go pure. Just like go to Ralph's
Dang.
and or wherever you're at, Kroger, and just like buy grapeseed
And
oil.
keep it by your toilet.
And I looked up a ton of articles, literally like piss and grapeseed. That's all you need. Shit and grapeseed. All you need. Maybe, wash your hands at some point. But like
Yeah.
don't maybe sit down, put it on, and then poop.
Yeah, don't wipe and then
No, please do not. I do not want to get an email from you about how we ruined your life.
and how you have pink eye. No, I'm just kidding.
Literally, Boozy Botanical gave me pink eye.
Oh my god. Okay, let me tell you guys the last things that I
Please.
do with my skincare. So I have this Summer Fridays jet lag
Cute.
mask because I'm basic,
I
but
have a mask too.
oh, nice.
Love
Now this
that.
I actually use as a moisturizer. I don't actually use it as
Cute.
a mask, but I
Okay.
do have a Trader Joe's because you guys should not sleep on Trader Joe's skincare. This is their watermelon overnight face mask, and this is a
Oh
dupe
my
for the glow
god.
recipe one. At least that's what I've been told, and it smells so good. Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh. So
god.
technically, this is, just a mask and it has like squalene, I don't know how to say that.
It's
Um,
okay.
but people say like if you have sensitive skin, or not people, the bottle
Yeah.
literally says to leave it on for only 10 minutes and then wash it off. But I have slept with this again, just kind of used it as like a nighttime moisturizer, and it's really good. So I would definitely do that. Last thing that I do is SPF, you guys. For
Okay.
anti-aging, you need SPF. So I use the
Yes.
Super Goop Glow Screen
Okay.
40, SPF 40, really good. And then as a little fun extra, I have the Peter Thomas Roth detox eye patches, and these are so nice. They're like
Ooh, that's
green,
fun.
and it's just really nice because I bought some. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry about that, guys.
No, I bought some from Amazon and it like burned my eyes. So I'm like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna pay the money, get the Peter Thomas Roth, and it's really good.
It's
So
the good stuff for
oh,
sure.
last the ledge keeping mask. Oh my gosh, it's like a lip mask. So good, you guys. I know people hype it
Ooh.
up a lot, but it is totally worth it. And I use this as like a lip balm too throughout the day. Like I literally have it on now. Nothing is
Yeah.
more nourishing than this, I'm telling you. So this is in the gummy bear
Ooh.
flavor, and it's literally just like a little tub like that, and you just like you can use your finger, or they do give you like a little scoopy
Oh,
thing.
that's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
Very
So
cool. And then
yeah.
really quick, because then I'll wrap it up. But you also use SPF. Did you mention that
Yes, I
for the
do. And
daytime?
that's where the Super Goop glow
Oh, that's
screen.
duh. My bad. Oops. Okay,
No,
perfect.
no, it's okay.
Ah,
So yeah.
yay.
Yes,
For me,
yes.
I love that you mentioned those because I think I definitely need some new stuff for moisturizing and for like last step sort of
Mhm.
things.
Yeah.
Um, I right now am using the Grown Alchemist. I believe I'm
Ooh.
using the Grown Alchemist Hydro Repair Day Cream, and it has camellia and geranium blossom in it, and it's like super cute. They're originally from Australia, this brand, and I found it through FabFitFun.
Oh,
And if you
cool.
guys are looking to save money, it seems like it's gone down in price. Like it's about, it looks like it's in like the $25 range. Oh, not even. There's a 12 mil. It depends on the size you get, but it's you can find that on Amazon. It's actually not that bad depending on the size you're getting. But also, if you have a FabFitFun subscription, you can wait till customization and add-on season and go to add-ons, type in
Oh,
Grown
cool.
Alchemist, and usually you can add it on for like a wholesale price.
That's
So
really
that's what I'll do. I like it. It's
cool.
not too thick, but it's thick enough. I think that one should be considered a day cream. I'm just out, so I need something for nighttime. So I've been using it, but
Yeah.
I love it. Ooh, what's that?
Well, you guys, I promised that I would tell you my exfoliator, and I
Oh
forgot.
yes, please. Oh yes.
This is by a small business called Be Beautiful. She uses a
Okay.
lot of like honey, so I think that's where the bee comes in, but this is a face scrub and it's peppermint and it feels so good. I think so it's olive oil, baking soda, vitamin E, essential oil, and it's so nice. Like
That's
it
cute.
just feel like the baking soda part just feels like the
Yeah.
perfect amount of exfoliation. So that is actually my
Oh, well, that's
last
perfect.
thing.
'Cause you reminded me to talk about this one. So
Yes.
there's one from Naturium that's a liquid exfoliant, which I was like, that's interesting.
Like the Paula's Choice one that everybody loves.
Yeah, it's really cool. So it's the BHA liquid exfoliant 2%. It's a leave-on exfoliant, which was very cool.
Very
2% salicylic
salicylic.
acid. Thank you. Salicylic acid and bioactive fruit acids. This is
Ooh,
also Naturium through Target. And
that's
just so you
awesome.
guys know my order of events, when I do bring this in, I do it at night. It says you can do it, I think, in the daytime. You can do it in the daytime as well. But I just, because it's
Oh, okay.
strong, I've only been doing it at night and I haven't been doing it daily. I've been doing it a couple times a week, but you just have to see what works for you. You can build up to it if you want, but I
Yeah,
don't want to exfoliate. I don't want to exfoliate too much. So
that's definitely a thing to be careful of. If you
yeah,
are doing it every day, definitely don't want to do that.
right. Probably not ideal. So I'll do that and then I follow it with toner because if you do the toner first, you can strip the toner that you just did.
That makes sense because it's
Yeah,
like staying on. Okay.
exactly. So that's an
Wow.
occasional. And then for SPF right now, I'm still finishing my SPF, which I think is at 30. If no, it might be at 30
Nice.
or 50. It's
Very
between
cool.
there and
Yeah,
it's just through Dermalogica as well. But I think I want to try the one you have next.
you should.
Because
So
I'm pretty
this
much empty.
and it leaves your skin glowy and it's like somewhat tinted. So
That's
I don't
cute.
even wear foundation. I'll just like put this on and it just gives you like the prettiest glow. It's so
And that's nice
good.
because you're putting less makeup on your face, which can be really bad for your skin.
Exactly.
That's very
I
cool.
love this. Like I yeah, can't live without it. This is my second bottle that I've gotten and it lasts a really long time. So
Oh, that's
highly
amazing. I
recommend.
think I'm trying to look. I think that's it for me. I mean, honorable mention, I've been using the Mighty Patch that we talked about from Hero,
That's
also from Target.
right.
It's going. It is something I think it's better to do it when you're asleep. I've done it in the daytime as well when I'm home and it
It
works,
drives
but
me crazy though.
yeah, I do not like
I do it
looking
when
at
I'm
it. Just
awake.
like
Mhm.
right. I think it's something that I definitely I had like a really big thing I was dealing with, like a big pimple,
Mhm.
and then I had some that were like because it says it works best on whiteheads, and I think I talked about that the other day. There were some that were like smaller whiteheads, and I was like, let me give it
Yeah,
a try, and it did well enough, but I think I'm saving it for like the big issues, if you know what
like a
I mean.
monster
I actually
breakout.
took a picture to send you, and I was like, do I want to gross her out? Because there was one that was
Yes,
very successful.
you
I'll
can
send it to
gross me
you.
out. It's okay.
We're close enough. It was like because I break out a lot. Like what's this bone? Like a cheekbone, like right below the
Yeah,
eye. I
yeah.
break out heavy there. Like when I
Oh,
break out
yeah.
there, I'll just have like one. I'll feel like oh, there's something. I'll be
See,
naughty
mine
and
is
like
my
I'll touch it or
chin and like my nose
I get
area
it.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
not fun.
sometimes I'll get the problem with me. Sometimes I'll see one and it's like, sorry guys, if it's TMI, but it'll seem poppable. So I'll do
Yes.
it. I'll pop it and I'll go about my day and then I
You
think there
know
was like more waiting under the surface that I
oh, I
didn't
hate
get. And
that.
then so this is what happened. It felt like I got everything and it was just an easy like there's going to be no problems. It just needed a little poof and we're done.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
2 days later, it just blew up in that exact spot.
Oh,
And it was hard and it was
oh no.
big. And the Mighty Patch like worked magic on that. So
Oh
I
my
definitely recommend it for
gosh. That's
big
awesome.
issues. Yeah. And
Big
then
issues.
can I say one last thing, Holly? I know we got to wrap up. We've gone a little
Please.
over time, but
It's okay. It was
oh,
needed.
this actually was a sample Dermalogica sent me. This is not what I was going to mention, but really quick, they have this cute thing called a Sound Sleep Cocoon, and it's a transformative night gel cream. It's something you can just wear overnight. But
Nice.
yeah, so that's funsies. And then sorry, this is what I wanted to tell you. I wanted to shout out FabFitFun one more time because they send a lot of fun things to try. And these are both things that they've sent me over the years. They've sent me, and it's from a limus. It's called a papaya enzyme peel. And Josh
Ooh.
likes it. So he keeps it in the shower. I don't know if that's where it's supposed to be, but you
Hey,
apply it for 10
works.
minutes, rinse it off. And it's a really nice exfoliant to do every once in a while.
Oh,
I definitely
cool.
would not do it every day, but
Does it
I
have
really
like beads or anything, or is it more of a liquid exfoliant?
it's been a while since I've actually used it. It's no, it's like a cream.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then this one I just got like a month ago from them and I'm really liking it. It's called Cosmetics with an X at the end.
I think I've heard of that.
The first blush brightening acai infused in shower face mask. And this feels like when you have like
Ooh.
coffee scrubs for your body and stuff. It's very it's very like
gritty.
Gritty. Yes, like ground
Okay.
coffee feeling, but
Like
liquidy.
blush coffee scrub.
Yes, I'm really it really does well. You can use it
That's
morning
really
and
cool.
night. You just like literally spread it on your face, wet your skin, spread it on your face, leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes, and then scrub it gently into the skin and then rinse it.
Does
And
it
it
look
says you can,
cute too? Like, you know, some masks just look so cute.
it's like brown. It's like,
Okay, well, you know,
can kind of
whatever.
see.
Oh yeah.
Like, no, go back in. Go back in. Okay, there we go. It's not, I didn't lose too much, but I can feel it now. It's very gritty and like sandy, like coarse sand. But I like it when masks are like that because it feels like we're doing work, you know?
It's doing the most.
Yeah. And then because I told you everybody's always gifting me stuff, let me know what you guys think of these brands if you'd like. I have The Ordinary waiting on me.
Okay, The Ordinary's all right. What do you have from them?
Oh gosh, I got a lot of presents.
I used to use The Ordinary a lot, but I think
it seems a little intro level.
Well, I think the problem is in a lot of the ingredients there's alcohol, which I think was what makes it's like a filler. But they have a really good buffet serum and hyaluronic acid.
That's the thing. My friend that gave them to me, like she was like, a lot of these have been really helpful, yada yada. So like I have them waiting in the wings if I get desperate.
Okay.
I don't want to waste it, obviously. And so for The Ordinary, I want to try the squalane cleanser.
Cool.
Squalane's apparently really good for the skin. And then I have a salicylic acid mask.
Nice.
And then I have hydrators and oils, 100% plant-derived squalane. Oh, it's just pure squalane for hydration.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm actually maybe I can try that now. I'm gonna put that on the left.
Yeah.
And then
especially if it's just the one ingredient. That's
cool. And then the next brand is Good Molecules.
Cool. I think I've heard of that too.
Yeah, it has cute packaging.
Very cute.
So this one is niacinamide serum, and then there's a BHA clarified gel cream, and then a hyaluronic acid serum. So I think it's all pretty like good things that she's chosen.
Yeah.
And then this I got through FabFitFun that I don't know when I'm gonna throw this in, but it's from Kate Somerville.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's called Eradicate with a K, which I thought was cute. It's a salicylic acid acne treatment. And this is just something that I just don't think is time to intro with how much stuff I have going on. But these are all things that
treatment, sort of.
Yeah. And then I forgot to bring it out, but like we need to wrap people. But I also have a Savage Fenty skincare set that someone else gave me.
Wait, but like Fenty, the Rihanna
Fenty, yeah.
That's cool.
I've obviously heard about her clothes being good and stuff, but like I don't know about
her makeup's
skincare.
Pretty good.
And yes, I've heard good. I was like, if the makeup's good and the clothing is good, like the skincare I'm hoping is also good. So I also have that. It's like a little starter pack of like probably like cleanser, cream, that sort of thing. So I've got like a lot of stuff. Like it makes me feel bad to even buy anything after this. After this talk, I want to try some of the stuff you have.
I know, you should. It's okay.
We'll feel it out. But yeah, so that's like TBDs. But if you guys have any thoughts on those brands or those items, feel free to let me know.
Yeah, and let us know what you guys are using. I am so curious. I want to hear what everyone uses.
Well, it's
So,
fun to
yeah.
know. And also my cousin's getting into Korean skincare. So I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
also
what the
start
snail
to
mucin is, I believe, if I'm not
Yes, I think it
mistaken.
is. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Oh, how
well, Holly, this is
cool.
fun. You guys, there's plants
This
in
was
here
fun.
somewhere.
Hey, we talked about plants in the
And we
beginning.
did. We had a nice chat in the beginning. Thank you for joining us on this ride. It's fun to just switch it up a little bit. It helps me
is.
and Holly catch up as women as well.
Keeps things fresh. I just think it's so much fun to do lifestyle episodes like once a month or so. I think that's
Yeah, throw
how
it
often we've
in.
been doing it. So
More
yeah,
or less. Yeah, I really like it. Holly,
yeah.
where can people find you?
You guys can find me at Concrete Botanical on TikTok, at Concrete Botanical _ on IG, and concretebotanical.com for my shop.
Awesome. And you guys catch me at Suck Over Plantas with 2 C's. And you can catch the podcast at Boozy Botanical Podcast on Instagram. We drop new episodes every Tuesday on all the things. Please leave us a 5-star rate and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It really helps us out. If you guys want to collab, you can just DM us directly, or you can shoot us an email at boozybotanicalpodcast@gmail.com. And last but very much not least, people, we have a campaign up right now with Indiegogo. We are not we know the goal's high. We don't we're
It's not
that's
that
like
high, but
to me,
yeah,
it's like if miracles happened, that would be cool. But like we're just trying to raise whatever we can for Minneapolis, but manifestation's important. So
yes.
that's what that is. And
And if you guys wouldn't mind sharing it, that would be very helpful too.
exactly. If you guys could please share it. It is there is a link for it in our link tree in our bio. It's the first thing on our link tree. If you can please just share it with your friends and family, we'd really appreciate it. We don't expect you guys to donate, but if you want to, feel so inclined, feel free. But me and Holly are really excited. We have got some orders in for some merch that we designed, the two of us, and
Yes,
I
get
can't wait to
excited.
showcase it for you guys. It's really cute. So
It's really cute.
yeah, stay tuned. And you guys, for those that donate, just so you know, or if you want to let your friends know, there are perks that you can get for donating. So when you go on the Indiegogo, make sure to read those because like you can do happy hour on Zoom with us. You can get a swag bag, you can get a sticker. So there's a lot of ways if you choose to, or if those that you know choose to. That's just like to make it a little fun.
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for another great episode.
Thank you so much. And on that note,
Cheers.
I cannot drink this thing.